Hey friends, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. We are out and about again with some clients. Wanted to shoot a little video and again, just try to show a different perspective to this channel as it tries to grow and evolve, right? We want to get out and about a little bit more. Clearly the summertime is coming. It's spring, the weather is good. Trees are starting to bud and flowers are blooming, and it just feels good to get out and about. But as we evolve the channel, and I've mentioned before, as Michael and I get out and about with some clients and show them some properties, we want to try to film that a little bit more and try to give you a perspective of different areas of the lake, pros and cons, things to think about, everything we would normally already do, but just try to get outside a little bit more and show you a little bit more. So this is an area of the lake that you either are going to love it or you're not. It's as simple as that. We're down the lake. We're down closer to the 50-mile marker, and this is almost more of like my neck of the woods, right? I'm at the 42. I'm on the south side of this area of the lake, and currently right now I'm on the north side. So if I was to come by boat, I would literally be here in 5 minutes, but because I have to drive around, I got to get on hurricane deck and come through Lori. You know, it took me about 40 minutes, but we are further down the water, right? So this is more of a remote kind of area. You're not going to be close to major retail stuff. So again, if you're looking to be close to the hospital or major retail stores or close to town for convenience, this might not be the spot for you. However, when you look at this area on the map, you are close to the town of Lori. And Lori's not going to have like major amenities, but it is going to probably have everything you need. It will have grocery stores and gas stations. There's schools. There is a nice little quiet, quaint town feel about Lori. It's just not going to have the big stuff. So I don't know, pros and cons, right? Again, this is more of kind of my neck of the woods. I like separation from that. I look for a little bit more elbow room and peace and quiet, but we certainly talk to folks that definitely want to be closer to it. So we're down towards the 50-mile marker. We're going to go check out a property up the road. We're waiting for the clients to come in here, and these clients came in from out of town. They met Michael at the office, and Michael is driving them here right now. I just got out here a little bit because I wanted to start, shoot the video and gain a little bit of content for you guys. So I'm just waiting on them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the property a little bit. I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about maybe some pros and cons of this area, and again, just some things to think about and consider. And so while we're waiting on them, I'm going to drive into the property and show you what that looks like, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this area. All right, guys, so we made our way down to the property, and as you can see, Michael shows up. So Michael's here. We got our clients inside kind of taking a look at the property, and wanted to kind of come out here and explain a little bit about what it was like to kind of drive in. It's probably hard watching on video, just maybe some of the terrain, right? And we talked a lot about the terrain of this area: steep driveways, steep roads, gravel. That's pretty much what you saw driving in there. So we came off of a main highway, right, or Highway 5. We hit some side streets, no big deal. Windy, curvy, kind of hilly. And then once you kind of make your way into the area, what you saw was us kind of go from concrete to gravel, right? So we went from concrete to gravel, and then we made our way down into this area, which was also a pretty steep descent. So I'm always a friendly reminder, right? Like if you're not familiar with driving in that area or that terrain, this is definitely something that you're going to have to get used to. And that won't matter whether you're out here remotely at the 50-mile marker or if you're in town on the 5, right? This whole entire area
is very steep and curvy, gravel, all that kind of stuff. So we kind of drove into this area. The other thing that we always want to take a look at when we get into the area is obviously what kind of cell phone signal do we have. And so actually right here, we got about 2 or 3 bars. So that's a really good cell signal. And I would imagine depending on the area, you might have the local internet company here. If not, I've heard good things about Starlink. But remember, that's always a very important thing that we want to do is check our cell signal and what kind of internet service do we have. And so if these folks want to make the purchase on this home, cool, no problem. They'll probably still ask us to see if the local, internet company is here. We will do all that research for you. And so, these folks that are in town taking a look around, again, they don't live here locally. We've helped them navigate their way to town. We have office space in Osage. They came into town and we had about 8 or 9 properties lined up for them. This just happened to be one where we're all connected together. So they came in, they met with Michael there in the office. We got the game plan for the day. Obviously, we're all out here checking out this property. And then there's maybe a couple others that we're going to go look at, but they're all in this area, right? So we go back to, I guess, any type of home purchase. Doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. Location, location, location. That's the most important thing. So what do you need when you're moving here, right? Maybe what do you want, okay? So if you need to be close to the hospital, you need to be close to big chain amenities and retail stores, and you need to be close to a bunch of restaurants, and you need to be close to town, this probably isn't going to be your location. If you're okay with a little bit of a drive, right? So to drive from here to probably Lowe's or Home Depot or to get to that side of Osage, you're probably a 40-45 minute drive to get there. But again, you have the town of Laurie that's right here. And Laurie will pretty much have everything you need. It might not have everything you want. So if you want to have a little bit of separation, a little bit of convenience, the other benefit to being in this area of the lake is you're not going to have a ton of tourism traction. This is definitely going to be more of a local feel, year-round folks, right? Maybe summer homes, vacation homes, stuff like that. There is going to be some rentals and some tourism. Like that's just pretty much everywhere, but not as much, right? Not as the congestion that you would get in the Osage area. Also, from the waterway perspective, depending on what type of boater you are, we are in an area that's going to be conducive for less boat traffic. So if you like to ski or wakeboard or surf or get out there and just kind of float, you're not going to have as much choppy water as you will up towards, the upper part of the lake, the head, neck, belly area. So we are way down the lake, right? We're on the tail end of the Dragon. We're away from the congestion. It's peaceful, it's quiet, it's remote. Again, there's a little bit of an extension between where we are and the in-town feel. But depending on what you like, depending on what you're looking for, this could be a really great spot to, number one, permanently move if you want that type of lifestyle, or if you're looking for a second home, vacation home, is a really great spot to put one of those homes because you don't have all the congestion of some of the tourism stuff. So anyway, fun little video. Again, we're trying to get out and about with some clients, trying to show you some of the properties. We're getting Michael out and about and stretch the legs on the Jeep a little bit and really just try to show you a different perspective. At the end of the day, we would love to do for you what we're doing for these folks, right? Come into town. Let's set up as many showings as we can. Meet at the office, meet at the properties, doesn't matter. Let us open up some doors. And along the way, we'll share some pros and some cons, and we'll do any research that you need. So reach out, let us know what we can do. Call me, text me, email me. Come into town and come visit us. Till then, we'll see you on the next video.